Well, I'm awfully glad this RV does not leak anymore. I did a good job sealing that up there. Up. Start this there. There we go. Might as well hook the microphone up if we're going to be on. I can't even talk yet. Sorry guys, it's early. Well, it's not early, but I'm just getting up. It's actually not early either. It is after 7, but I've been up for the last hour and a half. Not out of bed, but wide awake. Let's see here. I really do like my electric blanket. Let's get this bed put away first. First things first. Right. I have to do laundry today. That's what I have to do. On this rainy day, it'd be the perfect day to do a little laundry. All right. Okay guys, I have not recorded anything today. And here I am trying to do a good video. And we missed a lot of this wonderful setup this morning, which is too bad. The reason being is my, darn it, I'd run out of space on my camera. All right, so I still have a little coffee left from yesterday. We're making fresh coffee over here. But here's how I do it. Take my little measuring cup here, which is microwavable, if I can talk. And then we heat up the little bit that I have left in the microwave. I also just turned off my little electric heater here because I don't want to over... Gosh, I cannot think of words this morning. I don't want to overuse my power here. I think, guys, this is all stuff that's kind of stroke related, and I just sometimes do not come up with words. Complete, just they're not there, you know? And they'll come to me eventually, usually, but sometimes I just have a really hard time finding the right words. I was saying before that, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. Anyway, we're enjoying this rainy day in here, the start of it. And I think just because... What is the temperature out?
Right now, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 51 degrees.
Yeah, we can have a fire today, guys. It's 46 degrees out with a high of 51 today, so I think we're gonna have a little fire. It is not chilly in here. It's perfect because I had my little electric heater on last night. This little oil heater, little oil electric heater that you see here. I think you can see it. Had that on low, and that kept me more than toasty in here. But I think now we'll switch over to fire mode. Fireplace mode. Tin Man mode. That is the name of my fireplace here. My little cubic mini wood stove is called... I named him the Tin Man. Yes, I did. And here's why. He likes to talk. Yes, Tin, we know. We'll get you going here, buddy. Alright. There's my little bit of coffee while the other coffee's brewing. Perfect. Perfect. This can go away. I'm putting away some dishes here. Coffee's done. Thank you. There we go. This was good. The lilac water with lemon in there. Give that a try, guys. Okay. So, fire. That's what we were doing. We were going to make a fire. Fire, fire, fire. Let's make a fire. A little piece of egg. container here that I'll use for kindling of a sort. Don't really need it, but might as well use it, right? All right. I really need to fill up my wood again. I can't believe I do. I might not have to. I've got some right outside the door too. And that might be just good enough. Got my piece of fat wood. Get that in there. I really should have put that in first. What are you thinking of, Jack? You're not doing a good job of making your fire here. Now you gotta rebuild it. You think it was the first time you built a fire, huh, bud? Alright, there we go. I mean, you've only built how many fires? A lot. A lot. I may actually be able to get this piece in here now. There we go. Now we're talking. Use a little piece of this. Another type of fire starter. And it's that simple. Which I didn't make look that simple. Well, I did. There we go. All's good. Fire's going. We'll be nice and toasty warm in here very soon. What am I going to do now? I'll pull out my little stool here. Get ourselves set up over here. It's going to be a computer day, guys. Computer and music day for sure. I've got music to do. I've got people to reach out to. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. All right, I really think it makes a difference what you call your video. I am not good at titling my videos. And I think this video is a good video, decent video here, and the name I gave it is not a good name. I have Happily Living Life on Wheels, which is usually the tag on the end of my videos. And then I put, May you dilly-dally through the dandelions. Living gratefully. That dilly-dally through the dandelions. Who wants to watch a video that says that? Right? I need to come up with better names. It's the last thing I want to do when I make a video at the end of it. It's usually the last thing I do before once I'm all done editing and everything, then I watch back to make sure the sound's right and all the music is right. And while I'm doing that, that's where I decide what the title of the video is going to be, because you need to put that in there before you let your video Man, here we go again. I can't think of the words today. Can you, Jack? You're missing a lot of words, my friend. Before it's in its final form, anyway. I can kind of skirt around things without saying the word that I need to say. You know, there's much better ways to say things, but sometimes I just find a way to work my way around it and tell you the same thing that I'm trying to say. It's too bad, but that's just how it is. I mean, it could be a lot worse, right? Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. You know, You know what, Jack? Well, I'm thinking about some things that I want to talk with you guys about, but I don't know if I'm ready to talk about them yet. And it'd be the perfect day for it, but I think I'm just going to wait. And I guess what it is I just want to be as transparent as I can be with you guys on everything. Within reason, you know. I mean, I can't tell you every single detail of my life, but I do want to be really honest and upfront, and I guess partially because I think it will help people too. Just because my story is a story that maybe some people want to hear. Anyway, with that said, I'm not saying any more right now, except that this video is going to be about a rainy day. Maybe what I'll do is some cleaning up in here. I want to work on the front of this RV. I don't like the way I've got it set up here. So I'd like to organize that a little bit better. See, that fire is going nicely now. We've got it started perfectly. Right? I love, 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 love my little fireplace. Now that I have this one, I think I could have got the next step up, which would have been, this is the Cub. I probably could have gotten the Grizzly, and it wouldn't have been too much for my RV here. This is a small stove. But it really does a great job. Especially anything above freezing, it does great anyway. Even when the weather's below, I mean, I deal with it, but I think that this thing is perfect for the size of my RV, which is a 21-foot long RV. It does more than take care of everything. As long as the temperature is above 25 degrees, 25 and up, 20 to 25 and up, and then it'll do the job. Anything below that, and I need supplemental heat, which I'll get from this, which is not a big deal because of my setup. I'm not living off the grid, all right, guys? We're not living off the grid. I try to use as little extra electricity as I need to, but like this is all plugged in, you know, we're plugged into the shore. That's why we got lights in here. Yep, I'm paying for my electric. And I don't mind, you know. I also have a house in there. I don't live in the house, I live out here. I pay rent. I mean, people talk all the time about how, oh, you could save, you know, the whole point, you know, live off grid, you know, you can save money that way. Don't have a house, you know, and live in your RV, and then you're not paying rent. I'm not set up to do that. Meaning I'm married, and I love my wife, and she absolutely does not want to live like this, you know. She doesn't want anything to do with this. We have a great place by the river. We've been here forever. And what have we been here for? 17 years. And we're very well set up here. We love our situation. It works great for both of us. I talked about this in the video before, but yeah. So I pay all the things that you pay. I mean, we don't have to pay a lot for rent. We have a very reasonable price on that, and it's been that way ever since we moved in here. Our rent has gone up a total of, I think, $25 in 17 years, and hopefully we can just keep living here, you know, for many, many more years. But with that said, you know, I do have access to power, but I try to use the minimal amount. And I love living small like this. This is all I want. This is all this boy needs. It is so nice being in here right now, you guys, with this rain. A rainy day like today. I mean, this is great. It's right where I want to be. Rainy days in the RV are fun. I mean, when you have a rainy day, it's like I'm on retreat right now. And everything I need is right here. It always is. Maybe I'll call this video the Rainy Day Retreat. That'd be a good name, right? Then we'll talk about how we retreat. All right, that's done. I need to make fresh coffee. I don't need to make it because I already made it. I just need to get it going. This is liquid stevia. I love this stuff, okay? I get this at the local health store. It's derived right from the plant. You know, it's absolutely not processed. And it is organic too. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. All right, guys. Also, stevia like this in this form is supposedly good if you have lime, which I do not have, but I thought I had at one point. And if you drink if you drink stevia with lemon and water, that's supposed to keep the lime away. And I have no idea whether that's true or not, but it's also a great drink too. It's a summer drink of mine. But I swear by stevia. You know, I quit sugar many months ago, several months ago, and never looked back. I never again used sugar. And I mean, I was just a junkie with the sugar. I would get my coffee so sweet. Well, I was using this tablespoon here, and I would use 3 heaping spoonfuls of sugar. Big ones. And then maybe sometimes a little bit more. Not good. Now, granted, it's not quite sweet like sugar sweet, but it is sweet. I got this filled up too much. I have to remember to put this into the RV. This is a little light here. It comes off, you know. But it's one of those lights that it's a bug light too, you know. It's got the, I don't know if you can see that. It's a great little light. So this goes, or not into, this is gonna go into the car. Did I say RV? I'm gonna stick that in my car as an extra light for, and use as a bug light if need be. I think I'm gonna get another one of those and have one in here too. So that if the bugs get inside, which they do every now and then here in the RV, if you leave that door open at all. Okay. Fire is burning nicely. Look at that. Look at that. Chan, you are doing a great job, my friend. I know. I think that grass is growing right before my eyes here. I swear to God. And Ben sits, as always. Ooh, it is rainy. And that's what we get our water out of for the coffee. There's the microwave. That's where I keep my extra dishes. Here's the wood down here, which I need to replenish. Various fire starters over here. And in that grocery bag there are my potatoes. I keep those covered up so that they don't get out of control. Keep them dark. And here is my digs. This is home, guys. And we can also put these lights on here as well. And maybe we'll change the color of those. You know, maybe we'll do some different colors with all these lights in here. Let's see. I like that color right there. Yeah, so see, we've got lights going all around this RV. Those are bright, huh? Let's see if we can't switch these up too. We'll put on a different light there. Oh, I kind of like that. Or that. Yeah, that's the same as those. There we go. Let's put that on over here as well. Oh yeah. How about that? Now we got some nice ambiance in here. Not too bright, not too dark, just right. Goes great with the Tin Man. Right, Tin? Don't you think so, buddy? I have been on the computer for a couple hours here, just catching up on people I need to reach out to. And here it is, 10:30, a little after 10:30, and I forgot to eat breakfast, which is not a good thing. I need to eat my breakfast in a timely fashion. All right, you see that? That is, you probably can't see in there, but this is a mixture of granola and nuts and some dried berries. Basically at the bottom of the barrel here with that. I need to replenish that. Maybe we'll go with those lights. How's that? Not quite as bright, but not quite as dim. And the fire is just about out here, right, Tin? Well, you're still going, you know, but you're at the end, which is all right. It is plenty warm enough in here. As a matter of fact, let's see what the temperature is here in Harvey the RV. 73 degrees. 73 degrees. 64 on the floor. 73. We are clocking in at 73 degrees, which is a nice temperature. I love this little thermometer reader. Infrared thermometer. It's great. All right, we will grab ourselves a banana to go along with the breakfast. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Eat my breakfast. Okay. I scoop my banana right out of the skin with a spoon. Yes. It's easy that way. And I get all my little pieces. I don't have to use a knife to cut it up with. I just cut it right here inside the shell, as you can see. I think you can see. You get the idea, right? There we go. Of course, I just dropped I dropped a slice right in on the floor. I don't like to lose slices. My little compost bag. I was going to do eggs, you guys, with the potato and the avocado, but I don't feel like dealing with it. This is easier. And I seem to have forgotten all about it. Okay. And we just take a little water here. We use about 1/3 of a cup. And we heat that up in the microwave. I know microwaves are not the best, but they certainly are convenient. Some people just are big time against microwaves, and that's all right. There we go. Yeah, I was doing a little, check out this little guitar here. Here, I'll play a little bit of the song I was working on. This is a kid's song, all right? This is for one of the graduation songs that I wrote with the kids. It's cute. I'll just play you a little bit. All right, the place is called, that I go to is Little Achievers, so here you go. play a lot with all our friends. Playground, games and running, writing, lots of words. Little achievers is what we are. Making art for grown-ups, building blocks, toys we play with, Play-Doh makes us strong. Little achievers is what we are. Calm body from head to toe, science, exploration, Lego, table time. Little achievers is what we are. Patience, be respectful, sharing, kind and caring, singing with River Jack. Little achievers is what we are. Counting, lots of numbers, counting on our grown-ups, ready for the future. Little achievers is what we are. Oh yeah, little achievers is what we are. One more, little achievers is what we are. Just a cute little song that I can sing with the graduating UPK kids. There, the water is done now. Yeah, so I wrote this with the kids. Those are their words, and pretty good though, huh? I think it's cute. I have a couple of those this year that I'm doing. And I go in and do their graduation ceremonies for free. It's not something that I pay for. I mean, it's not something that they pay for. They get it for free. Just as an extra bonus for having River Jack Z as part of your music program. I am their music program at these places. I'm really grateful, you know, that I have lined up with the jobs that I have. Okay, you guys, I'm going to eat and I'm going to turn this off because you don't need to hear me scrunching and munching and doing all that stuff. But look at that. Does that look good or what? All right. Camera off. Camera off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video about the rainy day retreat here in Harvey the RV. And there is a part 2 to this, and we will get that out to you in the next couple days. And then by Friday, we'll be back on track. We're a little bit behind now, just a couple days, because I want to show you this entire thing, and it's just too long to put all in one video. So we'll see you real soon again. I hope you enjoy this video, as I said, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and make sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a nice comment if you could. I would appreciate that, and any of your thoughts or ideas on future videos. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, as that will make sure that you're subscribed, let you know when things are happening, and it'll let you know when I'm doing a live stream. And on that note, guys, as always, I'm going to leave you what I always leave you with, and that is lots of peace, love, and understanding. And be sure to spread it all around the world, because we certainly need lots of it. All right, guys, enjoy the day and get out there and do whatever it is that makes you happy and the rest of the world happy. We will see you soon. All right, bye-bye. Peace out. Woo!